Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Tall Tales of Eos. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome all the quad raid we just got here on twitch.tv, which you can find live on Sundays for this charity event. Y'all remember what happened last time?
Yes, planetarium.
Yes.
We got to touch the we got to touch the nice water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, that was some fun water.
Lambio, no worries. Your heart's here. Your heart's with it.
Can we go back and sell that water?
Just wanted to make a quick announcement. Due to some personal reasons, Bake Mama Amber cannot make it to our campaigns anymore. So moving forward, these next 3 episodes are going to be a 3-party campaign. We will see if we can work our way to explaining that in game, but for now, you have gone through a portal into an observatory, and Dramel has gone missing.
Dun dun!
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun!
Dramatic effect.
She was transported to a universe where her mother is much sweeter and has made her cookies.
Ayo.
Yeah, sort of this hovering platform floating in what appears to be just a sea of stars. Several planets just sort of encircling this observatory. Up several flights of round stairs. Atop the observatory, you see appears to be well-dressed, suave, I'll say, lady. Suave. I mean, look at the model. That is posh. That is proper.
She is. That is definitely. This gives me like Captain Amelia vibes, and I'm loving it.
Also, yeah, we're
so suave. So much wow. Yes.
Lanesh is 100% slightly swooning.
We're going to. Oh, no, not that one. We're not pinning the message I blew up a library.
Why not? That's a good mess.
But that would have been funny. We gotta
pin the charity event so people can cause havoc and cast wild magic at us.
That is true. That is entirely fair.
Because yes, we.
Also, I do believe Ruby might need an adjust as well.
Oh.
Am I Drana right now?
You're Drana right now.
Lol. Okay.
I looked over and I'm like, we have a new party member, it seems.
There we go.
Wow, the portal really did a number on Vera.
Yeah. There we go. It's like magical girl transformation.
First she loses all of her fur, now she's a goblin.
I did have Drana magical girl transformation at one point.
That's true.
Yeah!
Vera looks greener than usual, even though her name's Green Claw.
Styrofoam rubbing against styrofoam.
Don't you even put that curse on this world.
No!
I cast floor made of cotton balls.
I cast Conjure Orphans.
No!
Not the orphans!
I cast Conjure Orphans. That's called Fireball. Did I flinch?
No!
Did I stutter?
I gotta admit, I feel bad for this one. That joke happened because of something I said while we were in the off-screen.
Oh god, no!
Well worth it.
Oh my god.
Oh, anyways.
Off to a strong start.
After making your way from Encantus to Sooth, and Sooth to the Archmage Cassius here in the Divination School for the Glowing Isles, he has escorted you to where you need to be. This observatory where you may render or cast yourself the services of scrying in all of its various degrees. Here, defending the observatory, is a lady known as Seer Echo. John Craft Hobbies, I swear to Christ. Now I'm manually breathing.
The awareness.
So, question for the setup of this building. So is it like a glass like dome kind of situation?
No, it is open air.
You see
Like,
Lanesh
you turn
trying,
around
like,
to
and
it
very tempted.
You turn around to
Go
the
ahead.
gateway, and all you see is just the edge leading off into a sea of stars below, and across, and around. It is
Lanesh
a
straight up
floating
is, like,
platform
peering-
flying through space.
She's like leaning, but trying really hard not to lean too far, just very aware that there's no glass there to stop her, but she's just like trying to take in as much of like the surrounding visuals as possible. Like she could not open her eyes any wider.
Vera is infatuated with this plant growing in space.
Well, there appears to be sunlight, given that there's a sun.
That's true.
Don't care about the moonlight.
I was about to say, with that much sun, I'm still surprised the plant is alive.
Space, no one can hear you in that one.
Space.
Oh, some new guests
But
have
in our space, we
arrived.
can hear when you guys contribute to us.
Oh yes, yes. We were guided here by Cassius, the Archmage of, well, I want to say this school of magic, but looks around. I don't think we're in Eos anymore.
Oh, you are, but at the same time you aren't. This is a pocket dimension held within the glowing isles, though not literally within it.
Well, we are looking to find someone who is located on the campus. We just don't know where they would be at.
Hmm.
We do have a...
Do you have anything that might help locate them?
Yeah, Lanesh pulls the scroll with the drawing out of her satchel. And she's like,
Please, up here. I
They
can't see it
say
from 3
picture.
flights down.
No, I promise I will bring it up to you. But they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, so hopefully this one will do some kind of justice.
and she makes her way over.
Vera will slowly follow up the stairs, but mostly
Yeah,
just
Lanesh is
gazing
like,
out at
slithering
the
up the stairs.
stars.
Miss Ferris is also heading up the stairs.
Chad is just casting the worst kinds of magic. I dare not look at chat right now.
They're
Steel
casting
butt
the cursed
crack?
magic.
Well,
it's
I
okay.
saw cast wet socks. I'm just like, you monsters.
Ugh. But yeah, no, Lanesh will reach out and stopping at kind of like a respectable distance. She'll just hold the parchment out with the drawing on it.
I'm hanging out by the bottom of the stairs where you are to see what's going on.
And
kinda
Catch me,
Vera,
she flings me off.
Yeah, kind of just watching from afar.
and Vera is observing, I guess, the observable universe.
Here's the sun.
Praise the
Praise-
sun.
Here comes the sun.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh God.
Hmm. And how important is it to find this person?
We would say it is fairly crucial. This person has information that is very important to more than just us. Hello, Monster King. Good to see you again.
Hello, monster, my
We're
old
surrounded by the
king.
universe. I don't want to know what's going to happen. I'm casting
Don't
wild
wanna
at
know
you
what-
again.
I don't want to know what wild magic is. Brr, 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 brr.
I'm getting launched into space. We're gonna find out.
Yeeted
space.
to the void.
Going to space.
Although it
Well, she
wasn't
did always
that
say she
far
wanted to be
off.
among the stars. This isn't how
Oh,
she
God.
intended it.
Yeah, right. I don't literally want to see stars.
Can we pretend that Lane Ash in the night sky is like a shooting star?
I can believe a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Don't mind me. Just
And over there we
setting-
have the Sneck Nebula.
And over
Ayo.
here, as you've handed the paper and are going into the scripture, you feel yourself slowly lifting from the ground as you begin to levitate.
So she does what cats do when you put them in a jacket, where like all the limbs just go ramrod straight in different directions and just like
How does a snake body go ramrod straight?
essentially she just looks like one very long straw. She looks like a straw with arms. She's Mad Max T-posing right now and like in this space and she doesn't know what to do.
Well, that's gonna be going on for 10 minutes.
She's like kind of frantically mumbling to
That's just one with
oh,
the stars.
what did we name the little guy? What did we name the little guy again?
Figment.
Figment. She's like mumbling to me. Figment, did you do this? Are you doing this? Are you doing something with your little wings right now?
Don't look at me. I'm just chilling on your shoulder.
I don't suppose if this goes poorly and I just start to float away, you may be able to help bring me closer to the ground?
I mean, I could try, but I just got these little wings, and you're a big snake.
That is entirely fair. Miss Ferris, could you maybe hold the end of my tail?
It seems the wild magic has
Yeah,
no mercy even here.
Yeah, Mistress runs up the stairs. It's like, holy crap. Are you? Oh no! How is it up there?
Very well.
I look like that snake balloon from Shrek. Just
Oh,
just
God.
Mistress
Yeah.
holding on to me.
Miss Ferris
Just
tries to
while
jump
I'm just
up
like
and grab
floating
your tail.
above.
Hold on, I'll try and grab you. Starts jumping up and down.
Thank you! Thank you!
All right. Then this will require very powerful magic.
If you happen to have any spare to help me figure this out, if this turns out to be a little less than not permanent, that would be great.
I'm going to reach up to see if I could reach any part of her.
Do you have a 20-foot standing jump?
Ugh.
How do you calculate that?
Your strength?
That's a good question.
Is
Today we
it
learned.
is it strength plus anything, or is it just a straight strength number?
Standing high jump. A number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. And if it's just standing, then half.
3
Well, definitely
plus
not
your
including-
strength modifier?
3 plus your strength halved.
So, no, I do not.
You're just like,
I don't
Also,
either.
I love what John said. I cast fully erect mumbling snake.
No, incorrect. No.
don't take that out of the context, people. Come on. Oh God, don't,
Oh my.
don't,
That's what she. That's what she.
don't clip that. No.
I just, if I get close enough to the ground, I can just look like one of those wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men.
That's me jumping up and down trying to reach you, and I know I can't. I'm just like, still trying.
Like the end of my tail is just making like little hooking motions, like trying to catch you, just like hee.
I'm assuming that's a link to the clip. Thank you. You can put that in our clips channel on Discord using !Discord.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John Cena.
Then
Any-
I'll just be standing under her, ready to catch her.
Yes,
Is that okay?
anyways. Yeah, it's fine. After 10 minutes, she'll harmlessly float down.
Oh, can I show you a cool trick up?
What?
Can I show you a cool trick with
What?
tabletops in?
We're in the middle of a session.
Yeah, I know.
What do you have?
It's like,
Well,
yeah, I know,
if you
but-
remove her dice, she'll stay floating.
Okay.
Oh,
I want the dice to be there.
it's for effect.
I like them there. There you go.
Is that cool?
Yo, yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I just
I
locked her
suddenly
in place
feel a
while
lot
she
less
was up there.
supported.
Oh, you locked her. That's why.
Yep.
I want to get away. I wanna
Are we
fly
ready?
away.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Yes.
Thank you for dealing with our shenanigans, Gob.
Yeah.
I know we're all a bit loopy today.
Loopy!
It's been a week. It's been a real week.
Then I will make this brief. I will be contacting the cosmos. And you will have to give me 5 questions to ask it. The cosmos is very fickle, so be very particular with your questions. Makes a way across the
may we-
observatory.
May we ruminate on the questions before giving them to you?
There is no time limit on this, though I expect you want to get this done sooner than later before the wild magic consumes us all.
Of course, yes.
You looking at Masa
Like while
King.
she's trying to sound calm, she's also like arms are pinwheeling a little bit on the sides.
Like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
She's like. That's what the sound Linesh would make if she accidentally slipped off the edge while she was in this stage. Just like, yeah.
Yes, hungry burger. What kind of magic? Do not cause Vera to get
I'm just
greasy,
imagining the bungers
please.
now from Bug Snacks.
Bunger, bunger, bunger.
Bunger, bunger, bunger.
So, Vera, Misferes, if we only have 5 questions, I feel like one of the most important is where specifically this person is located. Oh goodness, are you alright?
I cast spill dice everywhere.
The dice!
I was really concerned because whenever I hear dice sounds coming from you specifically, I'm like immediately like battle stance ready.
Have I just triggered that all within my players?
Yes.
Yes, a little bit.
The dice!
No, I hit my dice
Battle
tray
tactics
wrong and it
engaged.
kind of like flipped like a plate.
Oh no. Oh no, like one of the D4s
No,
or something.
yeah,
Oh,
don't.
that would suck.
Yeah, don't do that.
Please continue.
Still remember when
I'll
a
just
friend
be
of mine
sorting
had
out
like
my
a couple
dice.
of those metal dice.
Okay. It's like, please, continue.
Anyways,
But
So,
What should...
so
I feel one of the questions should definitely be where specifically this person is located.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a given. That is a given.
well, I'm wondering if we have to go so specific because the Cosmos doesn't know who we're talking about. The Cosmos doesn't have a picture.
Oh, maybe.
But she does, so she might be able to project it to the cosmos? Because if all we have is a picture, it's if it doesn't know what it looks like, even based off of what we give.
so
it
she
going to be able
she
to
is
tell us much of
essentially
anything?
acting as a medium for the contact other plane spell.
Okay.
So
Okay.
sort of treat it as if you're the one casting it.
Okay, so we know, so it'll go up based off of whatever knowledge we currently have, which is at this moment just the picture.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks for subbing, Silver.
Oh.
14 months, let's go.
Wee.
We've
guess
known each
the
other that long.
Been 84 years.
I guess the first question should be, what island is this person on? Because then we don't just narrow down. We narrow it down to not only just the school, but the school of magic they're practicing in as well.
But if we were not to ask like specifically where they are, would that not also give us that information, telling us what island they were on, what school they might be in, but also tell us where on the island it could be?
The word specific isn't specific.
We have to narrow it down.
Fair
Of
enough.
course, there's also
So what
follow-up
island then?
questions. You may get the idea of an island, and then you might be able to ask the question where specifically on the island.
That is fair.
Be ready for follow-up questions. Because the Cosmos will only give me a brief and short response.
Makes
Understood.
sense.
Then agreed. What island does make sense? So, first question:
Yeah.
what island this person is on?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the second question should then be where on the island they are.
Yep.
And maybe a name?
That sounds like a good idea. That might help us get a bit more information as well.
Yeah, I agree. That might give us more information.
I think that should be good for now, and then we could save the last two questions for whatever may come up. At least, that's my idea.
Be a short time for this, so we'll have to think quickly when these occur. Does
Are we
anybody
okay with
speak
that?
deep speech?
Ooh.
No.
Because that is what's coming out of Echo's mouth.
Nope, I speak primordial, but
Yeah, I don't think so.
She speaks in this foreign, guttural tongue. A wild magic surge appears.
Oh boy.
oh boy. Suddenly, she also does not know how to speak deep speech, and goes, "Uh oh."
Lainesh turns into a floating potted plant.
Oh,
No.
good. A floating snake plant. Beautiful.
So, Lainesh won't be able to ask questions during this, contact.
Oh, great.
I shall rustle my leaves enthusiastically.
Vera, Miss Frisk, good luck. Monster King casted plant.
Great.
So as she is casting this spell, Lainesh, a cosmic solar flare sort of like flashes past you and potted plant. And as it does, the planets across this observatory begin to rotate.
Ooh.
As Echo's eyes glow with this magnificent white. She needs to make an intelligence. Alright, she's gonna pass, so the spell goes off without a hitch. Ask your questions.
What island is the person located on?
The planets rotate more, and one comes close into focus in front of the Seer. Planet sort of almost like comes careening towards you closer and closer until you begin to start seeing the continents, the oceans closer. It zooms in further towards the islands of the glowing isles, or it lays close to Exorcius. The planet just floats there. It almost feels like you could reach out and touch it. It's that close.
Where on the island is he located?
Planet closer still. Hastens away. Marker here for you. It hones in on this northeastern coast of the island, where you see the waves crashing into the sheer cliffside, and you see what appears to be an opening where the water breaks.
Does this person have a name? Well, what is this person's name, I guess, is the wording more so.
The planet hones in closer as you are pretty much in visual of this cave. It's almost like the observatory has like faded away from space and is now on the planet proper, like an invisible force. You see the crack in the opening as this blue-robed mage with like gold-like magic off his tendrils, off his hands, as he looks around and pulls off a mask. See familiar individual. Summer Eladrin or Azax. Before making their way into the cave deep. I have 2 more questions.
I look to Miss Ferris. And the potted plant up above us.
Well, do we still want to ask about the name?
It gave you the name, since you know the person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Osmos is obscure like that. It knows.
It
All right.
always knows.
Where is his... Who is he taking orders from?
Oh, that's a good one.
The observatory follows him into the cave, though the cave itself is obscured with star energy. You can see like space encapsulating the cave system, not giving like a pure visual of what's within it. But It only takes a few steps before Orzax kneels down, and as the ground rumbles, see these sort of translucent wings breaking the water that's blowing out of the cave system. But his wings aren't like regular wings. They're almost like they're backwards on this creature. You see a full body with spines jutting out from its back like daggers. A solid, almost like gemstone carapace. And this narrow, slanted face. I'll bring him out.
Oh, shit. A dragon.
Topaz dragon.
Oh my god.
I have one more question, please. I cannot hold this much longer.
What is the dragon's name?
Foolful. As space sort of just like pushes the observatory back into the cosmos. As the Seer collapses. Orzax vanishes. And the dragon just seems to invade this space and begin to grow.
This is not good.
Well done. Thanks to you, you are exactly where I wanted you to be. In Wild Magic. Let's see what happens.
Oh no.
Monster King, you monster king.
Momster.
By this point, Lainesh is slowly drifting down as a plant for boop, back to normal on the floor. No, don't do that. Monster King, no. Don't do Lainesh like that. Lainesh, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh no. Why me? I just finished being. Well, I mean, wisdom's got to be higher than when I was a plant, but.
Yes, for sure.
So you said wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Save.
18.
Meets it, beats it. You ward off the confusion that Monster King was about to put on you.
Oh, yay.
Thank fuck for that +6.
Ooh, boy. That would have been funny.
That was close.
There you go. Big reveal, baby. The big baddie.
Oh, I misheard his name. I thought his name was Foolfall.
Foolfall. Which you know to be the Golden Dragonborn. The Archmage.
That led us on
There's
this.
a reason we couldn't trust him.
You will find that reaching the island will be much more difficult moving forward. They have been disrupted. The wild magic will continue to stir. In fact, I intend to amplify it until there is nothing left of the Isles. And I have you to thank for that.
Just great. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sorry for saying no to your initial travel idea now.
And she's just like staring up at this thing like, oh fuck.
Same. Just like, shit.
Well, how do
I
we get
definitely
back
wish I
out?
wasn't sober now.
Don't tempt Monster King.
Lifetime sobriety cast.
I cast
God.
Lifetime of Sobriety.
This would really
You-
be helpful right about
You
now.
won't even get a sugar rush now.
Oh no.
All it will be is empty calories.
Oh.
But it seems as though all of our cards are now laid out. Glowing Isles will be submerged into the ocean, entropied away, decayed and fallen apart. And you shall fall with it. Or you can be like Orzax and join me in dismantling the God of Knowledge and his hold on this place. The power of wild magic in the palm of your very hands. A power unlike any other across Eos.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that sounds tempting, honestly.
as much as it does, the God of Knowledge is still more powerful than a dragon stuck in a cave.
You
There's a reason-
underestimate me.
There's a reason the gods are gods, and the dragons are, well, few and far between.
Again, underestimating me. The metallic dragons and the colored dragons. Sure, they may have fought and died in wars. But we, gemstones, are a rare breed. More powerful than our brothers and sisters, more capable of harnessing what we embody, and I embody all decay across Eos. The withering of the trees, the breaking of stone across the waves, death itself. I am a natural state of being. You cannot say the same for the gods. Consider that while you try and struggle. You have divined everything you could here. Seek me out. To punish me. Or to join me. Either way, death will be certain. And his visage vanishes away.
It's great. We're dead either way. Fantastic.
Misfit.
God, the booze would be great right now.
Death may be what others consider the true end, but it really is not. It is a cycle. It is one end. When one thing dies, another is born. Death is only temporary, for in the grand scheme of things, life continues on,
But
even when
taxes
death
are
tries
forever.
to make it not. Damn right! Fuck the tax man!
Diamonds are
Down
forever.
with taxes.
The beers. Down with taxes.
Death to taxes and cockroaches.
And potatoes, they can't
Creepy
feel
little
anything.
things like to crawl on my tails.
And filler arcs. Down with filler arcs.
Down with filler arcs. Damn your beach episodes.
Yeah. Summertime beach episode. Oh my God.
We know when there's padding. You can't lie to us.
So there appears to be no way back, and the mage is unconscious. Let
wonderful.
see
Well,
if
she's
I
not
could.
unconscious, but you find her in a rather insane state. Not being able to read, only being able to mumble in gibberish.
Oh dear.
Seems Forefall foresaw this and
Oh dear.
overloaded her spell. So, while it succeeded, she also failed. So she is now insane.
Oh dear.
Wonderful.
Alright. So how do we get out of here then? This is a... We know this is a demi-plane, right? They mentioned that?
Yes.
The other, was it Cassius?
Cassius, yes.
Cassius. Cassius, he must be able to sense if the doorway was cut off or if we were here for too long. Would he not?
I'm
I doubt
surprised he
thinks
didn't
that
see
the
this
professor-
coming.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm also surprised that we didn't see this coming. He didn't see this coming.
If you're referring to Farfal being a betrayer, of course that was always going to be a risk. But we had to
No.
bank on whether or not this was going to go somewhere.
No, it's not that. It's more... Shouldn't he have seen enough into the future to see that we would get stuck here? And then
Yeah,
that
right?
gateway would open and he would just be like, oh yeah, no, we saw this coming, because he's the leader of the school of divination magic. This is what he
Yeah.
does. Top of
Then
the
what would you
god of
recommend we
knowledge.
do then?
Just to clarify, it's not this gate that's closed off.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I thought it was. Okay.
No, it's other. It's the other ones that travel. You know, the ones that help you jump across the islands.
Oh, okay. I thought.
No, so, like the portal to get back is correct, but the other ones are closed.
Correct.
Here.
Got
Vera is going to go and try to pick up Seer Echo, if that's the case.
I mean, she's helpless. She can't take actions. She is just mumbling to herself.
So, yep, Vera's gonna go over there, pick her ass up, and start walking down the stairs.
Yeah, I'll just follow
Come
after.
on.
Yep.
We need to make sure she's safe first.
Hey, Caplink, welcome in.
Yep.
Makes sense.
I revealed the big baddie, a big old topaz dragon. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get you back to Sooth. Or you can just throw a wild magic out there. Thanks, Monster King.
Of course, just was waiting for us to go through the portal.
Yeah.
Go through the portal, see what happens. Do it. Do it. Do it. Who's hurting? Is anybody hurting?
I don't.
No, I think the pool healed us all.
Yeah, we healed from the pool.
Yeah, we healed from the pool.
Then I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Interesting. Alright, so next time you're in combat, whoever's the first to cast damaging magic, it will be doing max damage.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool?
Cool. 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 Cool.
Red. Red.
Bueller?
He's right here.
There he is.
Maybe we should have her like sit down or something.
Cassius, your seer is not right in the head, unfortunately.
Yes, my
Not
other
anymore, at
portal's
least.
deactivated. What happened in there?
A giant dragon showed up.
Specifically.
We sort of got some answers.
That too,
Specifically-
but giant dragon.
Specifically Forefall. He's the one messing with all of the wild magic.
Orfall. How can he control all this? Stood. Had my hunch, but divination can only get you so far.
So did I.
We all had our concerns, but we couldn't verify who we could trust or who we could inform. And he is not doing this alone.
Mm-hmm.
Must act quickly. He's cut off all travel to the different islands.
And we need to get to Exorcius. That's where he's hiding out. Him and his cult.
And it's not going to be safe to go straight to that academy over there. It's either going to be armed to the teeth or booby-trapped in some way.
Especially given he now knows that we know.
Mm-hmm.
The risk is much greater.
And the islands are surrounded by a reef now, so you can't take a boat exactly.
We have to take our risk and land somewhere in the outskirts of the island.
They're right next to the northwestern or northeastern shore. We could. At least that's where we narrowed them down to.
We'll be expecting you, for sure.
Yes, but an idiotic frontal assault would probably be both reckless and the best idea because he's expecting us.
And what's stopping you from getting filleted to a crisp with his breath?
Good point.
We have to have a better plan of action than a frontal assault.
Yeah, this is a giant dragon.
The space between Aegis and Exarcius. Is there any pathways, shallow water, something between the two islands that may allow for travel? Somewhere that maybe we can be on the outskirts, hide in the forests, be unseen until we are making the attack.
There is a cave system in Aegis for research purposes. There may be a path between the islands underground. A long shot, but it might catch him off guard.
Maybe the only shot that we have if
I think
we are
that's
wishing
probably
to
our
be
best
any
bet.
kinds of undetected.
Yeah, agreed.
Very well. He's not strong enough that he can counterspell any archmage wherever he wants, so we'll do that. Get close. Once I'm done bringing you over there, I'll make sure that our Seer here is kept safe. I'll alert the
Thank you.
other archmages and make
It's
sure
on the
that they're
flip side.
aware of the situation. Just a few days. A couple of students stoop up to our slope. Now they're saving the whole Glowing Isles.
Speaking of which, can we do this in the morning? I'm exhausted.
I'll send you to Aegis. There you can rest. Unless you would rather rest here first. Though, Orfall might be sending folks here expecting you.
Yeah,
Good point.
Aegis is fine.
Yep, wherever we gotta
If he's
go.
already not expecting us in the underground, then
Yeah.
there's a chance that we can rest once we land, since he won't be ideally expecting us there anyways.
True.
Very well. He reaches his hands out so you can all clasp together in a circle.
I'm holding time.
And holding time.
And the giant Vera paw over everyone.
Imagining like Lanesh's fingers just disappearing in the fur, just like,
Oh, you are very soft.
We are the world.
oh, that is a throwback. Jesus.
I know. It's another one I thought of.
Christ.
We're holding hands. It's the part of the game where we hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
United we stand.
Hands across Eos. No, it's time for that again.
Oh my god, no.
Let's see here.
If that's not what the next episode's called, I'm gonna be a little sad.
Hands
Wait,
across
what?
Eos. Let's go.
No,
Hands across
that's the final episode where we defeat the dragon by holding hands with all
Oh
the
yes,
students.
with the power of friendship and these hands we found.
And these hands you're about to catch.
The power of friendship.
And this
cast
wild magic
these
I
hands.
cast.
Oh, there we
Card games
go.
of
Once again,
crystals.
while we're in travel. Thanks, Monster King.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have it any other way. No, we're not casting Levitate again.
I just slowly start lifting people off the ground. I'm sorry, I don't know why these keep happening.
You know, you talk about singing Kumbaya, but then you're surrounded by faint, ethereal music singing Kumbaya.
Ugh.
What'd you get for a 98?
It's all in minor key. Oh no, it's all in minor key and discordant.
What I have for this? Do I have a map for this?
Uh-oh.
I may not have been prepared for Axiom.
Do we need to take a map break?
We'll take a map break and we'll... I was about to say share a sponsor, but the giveaways are all done.
Well, I mean, if nothing else,
Share them.
you may have missed out on the giveaway, but if you want some amazing creations, some absolutely fantastic stuff by the wonderful people that happen to sponsor us, please, you should check them out.
Right
Yes.
over here.
You should.
Next time.
Wah.
Now let me see you. Wah, 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 wah.
But yeah, isn't our sponsors cool? Aren't they neat? You should buy their stuff.
Best. They've been
They also support amazing creators like Gob by
Hi.
sponsoring content like this.
And me, actually.
Yo.
this unhinged
Yeah.
content.
They wouldn't have it any other way, and you know it.
So, you end up arriving in an antechamber, surrounded by torchlights and statues of mages holding crystal balls in statue form. Crosses a doorway leading to some spiral staircases, and it appears you're more in like a back room to a magical shop.
Oh.
Apologies. I'm not as familiar with this place as I am with the other schools. We may have veered a little bit off, but we are still in Aegis.
Well, if we're a bit off course, even less likely that they'll find out that we're here.
Yeah.
True.
We'll call it an unexpected win.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the issue is we don't know who's on their side.
That is true.
In
Although,
that case, it's
there's
best
a very
to,
good chance. Oh,
Mhm.
go ahead.
in that case, it's best to keep a very low profile and make your way there the old-fashioned way. That's
My
walking,
one
in case
worry
nobody knew.
is Farfall.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
I would have. I had an assumption. But my one worry is for those that are on Farfall's side, the chance that they might have been informed of our knowledge.
Hmm.
But I guess we'll be able to tell if someone decides to come out and just attack us.
Yeah.
Might be a little
But
bit
it-
more thinking on our feet. Well, metaphorically for me.
But to keep the guys up, our headmaster here needs to head back as soon as possible so no one notices he's missing.
True.
That is also true.
Thank you very
Headmaster,
much,
thank you.
Cassius.
Yes.
I must say, you are the second strangest group I have ever had the pleasure of encountering. May we
Who
meet
would be
again.
the first?
Hopefully we do not earn the first spot.
May we meet again, as he vanishes from sight as he teleports away.
And we're only second best. Anyway.
Darn!
God,
Second
if
strangest.
what we have
First best.
Second
First
strangest, not
strangest.
best, strangest.
We need
after
to be the
everything that has
strangest.
happened to us, I don't think we need to be. Do you want to be sober forever? I feel that is what may happen.
I feel like that's not helping our strangeness points because me being sober, this is a problem. And no, I don't want to be sober forever. I need booze to work.
I feel you might be stranger having to be forced to be sober.
Absolutely. I hate it.
Vera is going to peek out this door, see if there's anyone like in the magic shop.
Yeah, you just see behind the counter just this humble elderly man, this like balding head, a long beard, sort of like hunched over the table, just God, that sounds so wrong. Polishing wands.
Wands. Okay.
I appreciate a good wand polisher.
Just a wand of fireballs.
Wow, look at him polish those wands.
Hope that one doesn't fire off too fast.
Oh, no.
Such precision.
I swear this never happens to me.
And
Linus is gonna do the same with the doors on this side when we're
Oh my god.
when we're
Yeah, no,
doing
it seems to be just like a cobblestone chamber with a pillar in the center and a spiral staircase leading up to the roof.
Okay.
Do we want to go onto the roof and hop from building to building?
Well, I mean, just from what we can see here as they pillar up to their roof, there might be doors out to the outside.
True.
But it does not seem like there is anyone there at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And so she kind of looks at the two of them and this gestures to like slightly open the door.
Vera's going to turn away from the door with the old man and start heading through here.
Incompetent Butler, thank you for the $20 tip. The charity event is pinned on the top for Streamlabs, though. I'm not sure if you intended that for me or for the charity.
Oopsie doodle.
Oopsie poopsie. Just.
Maybe you're just that good.
I was gonna say just clarify so I know, but you can still bane or bless the party. Oh, it was for me?
Aww. Because you're just that good.
We love to say it!
Shut up. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Get loved on, nerd!
Silence on the party.
I'll still allow a bane or a bless for the party, should you choose.
Just God casting silence on the party is just hitting deafen in Discord.
I cast silence on the party, deafen. But yeah, you are just like slowly opening this door and
yeah, like just kind of like really gently like peeking head, like snaky head just kind of like slithering through, just like taking a look around.
All right. Vera is going to step through the doorway next.
You're very kind, Butler.
Yeah, thank you, Butler.
To be fair, we've had a lot of wild magic thrown, so thank you.
We have.
like this one right here.
Wee woo.
Dang it.
Woo.
You're off your timing, Monster King. You're off your timing,
I was
Monster King.
about to say, I opened a door. I was surprised. I was like, wow, I opened a door and nothing happens? Color me shocked.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear anything in any of the surrounding rooms?
We poke fun, but thank you, Monster King. You're a sweetheart.
I mean, you would, but as you opened the doors and made your way through,
oh no,
the entire room becomes foggy
Oh no.
and heavily obscured.
Oh dear. It is like trying to look through cream soup.
Wonderful. This is how it looks like from my view when I'm not sober.
This is what you see?
Sometimes depends on the day.
Oh, thank you.
I have someone that I would be very good to talk to for you that might be able to help.
I see.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Before the
Essentially,
fog rolled in, I'm assuming we didn't really get to see it much of anything, huh?
Yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
chamber is now covered in fog.
Wonderful.
I was about to say, I don't suppose we can find out how high up this goes, but it's like that would kind of be a moot point because we can't frickin' see. So.
Can I see? No, no, you can't.
Can I look if no?
I mean, you can, but
what
with
if I know?
incredible
Oh.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, like, Lanesh had moved towards the wall of this spiraling staircase, so
Yeah, you can
she's
hug
gonna
the
kind of,
wall.
like, gently rest... Yeah, she's gonna, like, kind of rest her hand and just kind of speak through the mist as...
Miss Ferris,
My
Vira,
brand.
do we...
My brand!
My brand! Do we wish to maybe, see about going up the staircase? To see if maybe we can get a better vantage. At the very least, to see where we are in perspective of the locale. Or do we want to try another door, wherever they might be?
I think we should try to go up. Makes sense.
All right.
With that, Lanesh is gonna, like... She's gonna, like, kind of slither her tail out until she can kind of, like, see if she can feel for Miss First, because she knew Miss First was nearby and behind her. It's like,
Yeah.
Don't panic. That is my tail that is trying to tap your ankle. That's just so you can help follow me, okay?
Oh darn! I thought you were coming on to me.
I knew. Oh my. I think I have a
But yeah.
book about this somewhere.
But yes, you found me. You found me. Hello there.
Oh, good.
All
If
right,
it's-
ladies,
if
calm
it's-
down.
If it's not too forward, we could hold tails while we go up the stairs.
God.
Yeah. Let's go. Yep. That'll work. Works for me.
And she, like, just gently, like, wraps the end of her tail around Miss First's.
What a tall tale
Yep.
we'll be able to tell the children. Plug. And roll credits.
Lanesh, that wasn't my ankle.
No, monster.
That's a game.
Given Ruby has stepped away, do we want to wait for Ruby to come join us, or we have essentially, like, we just daisy chain our way up the stairs?
That's a good question. I don't want to presume to play another person's role.
Yeah.
I've made that mistake already.
Do we want to just gently, like, say, like, I've informed Vira that we're heading up the stairs, and that Miss Ferris and I make our way up?
We're gonna find the stairs and go up them.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hug the
Moving
wall
right
until you
along.
just, like, reach.
Butts are
Tail tight and fancy free.
But yeah, no, yeah, just kind of working her way up until she, like, kind of, like, gently feels the stairs.
Yep.
And just kind of warns, like, Miss Ferris, like,
Be careful. The stairs are right in front of us.
Okay.
Make a deck save.
Let's do this.
oh no. Even though I'm being very slow and careful?
Yep.
Dang. Alright.
It's a low save because you're being slow and aware, but it's going to be a save nonetheless.
That is valid. Just Lanesh beefs it face first on the stairs. Yeah, she does. 4.
Thump.
Are you okay?
Ah, jeez.
Define okay.
Figment, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just started floating.
Lanesh is just going to stay on the ground and just kind of tummy slither up the stairs at this point. Yes, that.
Oh my god.
That never stops being funny to me.
Apologies, I'm back.
If there's any reason
Welcome back.
to buy Hero Forge products on Tabletop Sim, it's to do that. It's to do the worm.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Vera, Lanesh, and Miss Verse warned you that they were going to be finding the stairs up while this fog
Alrighty,
cloud consumes the lower floor.
She's going to run her hand along the wall and just make sure she can get to wherever the hell they are.
All right. Lanesh,
You would have also heard Lanesh face planting on the stairs, so that probably would have helped you find us.
Vera, find my tail. Wag's tail.
Lanesh, about 20 feet up the stairs, the fog clears up.
Okay.
Oh, what hijinks!
Just,
What
I'm
hijinks!
just little snaky snoot, just sticking out of the fog. Just a little.
I found the edge of the fog.
Figment, you good?
Fine.
Figment's a little drunk. It's fine.
Figment is taking my drunkenness that I can't have because sober.
Don't mind me. I'm just a figment of your
Figment
imagination.
was trying to figure out what to do.
Hey!
Hey. With the fog clearing, Lanesh essentially, like, as her torso is going up the stairs, she like starts to straighten herself up and gets back to her normal height.
Y'all good?
Nothing bruised but my ego, so we're all good.
Awesome.
Where do you think of it putting all the booze? Yeah, it's in the fairy dragon.
Yes.
Booze is stored in the fairy dragon,
figment.
didn't you know?
Yeah, it's been stored in the dragon.
But yeah, up the stairs is just a tall archway that leads out to the rooftops.
Is there any connecting stuff between the rooftops? Sorry.
No.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
There's some close by buildings. From below you see like these colorful walkways and these purple lantern lights that dot the streets. Aegis seems to be a much more developed township than most of the other academies. It kind of reminds you of like a scaled down Cadabras in that way. Where there seems to be some sort of like thriving community here more than just an academy. But across the ways you do see the tall tower of Aegis. And you see that the city itself is surrounded by this what would you call it? A translucent wall of sort of purple.
Oh, like a miasma?
No, like an almost like glass.
Oh.
Like walls to a city, like walls to a medieval city with ramparts and towers to it, but it is all this transparent purple, like a protective barrier around the city made of magic. And a little bit of...
Vera, have you ever seen anything like this?
Was asking Vera if she'd seen anything like this, because she seems to be familiar with, like, magical locations and things like that.
May I make an Arcana check?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, good. That's right. Intelligence is my dump stat.
Oops.
Lovely.
11?
And wild magic is Monster King's dump stat as well. As in, he's dumping loads of money at it.
Oh god.
11. Let's see what happens. Now that there's only 3 of you, this is going to be a lot easier.
Oh dear.
We have a D3
Oh, dear.
on hand.
Up to 3 creatures within 30 feet are taking lightning damage.
Oh, goody.
Oh, boy.
Everybody just... a strike of lightning hits the tower you're all standing on.
Oh great!
14 lightning damage to each of you.
Wonderful! More lightning! Just what I wanted!
Just what
We're
I
supposed
wanted
to-
from a
How much did you say it was? Did you say 11?
14.
14.
14.
Oh, 14. Sorry. Thank you.
Got
it.
Remember, we were
Hold
supposed
on.
to have a long rest here.
That was
Yeah, we're
once
supposed-
we found a safe place to be, but
We haven't.
I don't think behind some poor old man's wand polishing shop is going to be considered the safe space.
I mean, he was aggressive. He was aggressively, waxing those wands.
Gotta make 'em
Exactly.
shine.
We're already dealing with lightning. We didn't need any backup discharge from the magic.
Oh God.
To answer your question, Vera, while you're not like innately knowledgeable about this particular magic, you're aware that Aegis is the tower of abjuration magics of protections, defenses, and other wards. So you imagine it has to do with that.
It seems to be a warding shield of some sort, so I would guess that it's a protective barrier. Which makes sense.
That is fair.
You mentioned there weren't any like paths or like connecting spots between buildings or anything, but can we see like a trellis or like a ladder that allows people to get onto the roof or anything like that? Like, is there anything that like me might be able to comfortably like climb down? Or
There's parkour.
Oh boy.
oh, good, my best stat, parkour stat. You know how good snakes are at parkour.
I mean, yeah, just turn your tail into a spring like in the cartoons.
Boing.
How far is the next building over?
I mean, the closest building over is just a narrow alleyway away, is just to the north of you all.
How narrow are we talking?
I could probably fling you across.
Using
no,
Vera as a size example. Like
I was gonna say, because like Lanesh is like technically speaking, she's like 16 feet long. So
you got a human bridge this?
could I just like, if it gets my colleagues across safely?
I could jump. I could jump and carry one of you on my back. You don't need to do that.
It would be funny.
Yo.
Isferes, do you wish to, I guess, cross or be carried?
I could try to cross.
All right, and from a running start on the roof, Vera's going to leap from one building to the other.
All right.
Same thing, but I'm like, I'm too sober for this, but I'm gonna try.
How far is the ground from here, from the roof?
From this roof, it would be about a 25-foot fall.
So I'd still be falling like 9 feet.
No, you'd be falling 25 feet.
Okay. Well, no, because the thought I had was holding on to the edge of the roof and just slowly dropping my tail down, but also fair.
You're not a human rope.
Yeah.
Zelda
girl
tends to
agreed.
disagree.
Yeah, in
Good
that case,
thing we're not
since she
in that
doesn't need to be the
universe,
human
are
bridge
we?
for everybody.
I-
She'll take the leap. Yeah, if it's not that
Yeah,
far.
I have my arms out to catch her. All 11 feet of her.
Oh, she just takes a leap.
Fair enough.
I've never seen a snake jump.
Weird,
Ow.
It is
isn't it?
surprisingly graceful. Just don't look at how we land.
Actually, that's not true. I have seen a snake jump.
look like a ribbon until we fall.
Yeah, snakes leaping from tree to tree is terrifying, but cool.
Right?
Yeah, so we are now on the other roof, I suppose.
We're on the other roofs.
Oh, no. Roof.
Roof. Ah.
The roof is not on fire because we're on top of it, and that would be bad if it's on fire.
So they just
It'd
wait
be
for another
very
lightning
bad.
strike.
Just wait for
Yeah.
Monster King. Give it a second.
Yep.
That's not an invitation. Don't do it. Save your money.
Yeah, don't let us not be on fire for what? God damn
Well, there you
it! No!
I haven't even brought out the next rooftop.
Do not set
And
the
it's
roof
already
on
getting
fire.
damaged. Also, question: am I still hearing discordant fairy music?
No, that was for a minute.
Okay, just making sure.
I was looking.
Just didn't know if Lanesh was going across these roofs like Kronk with like a freaking quiet hidden theme music.
And
Yeah, exactly.
the theme music, yeah.
I hope this better answers your question.
Uh-oh.
Please, no fire!
Is this an Assassin's Creed level?
I don't know. Ask
Ayo.
Pencil Plug on Patreon.
Oh, great
Thank you,
and
Pencil
wise
Plug, for your
pencil
map.
plug on Patreon. No. Tell
Just
us
they
your
just
wisdom.
suddenly pencil their Patreon. They suddenly look at their comments on this particular map and they're like, "Why is everyone asking if this is the Assassin's Creed level? What happened?"
We ask your wisdom.
All right, Monster King, you asked for it. More dice
Oh, boy.
rolls.
Please, no lightning or
More
fire.
clicky clackies. Well, technically, if we're following the rule that we had earlier, we won't have lightning again, but fire is definitely still on the table.
No
Honestly, this might be worse.
fire. Oh no!
Oh, Well, hopple.
Miss Frisk, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Oh god. Good
luck.
1.
All right. Vera, you're poisoned for an hour
No.
as your tummy makes the rumblies, which is ironic.
Wait, Vera or Miss Ferris?
Vera.
Okay.
Well, because you had Miss Ferris pick, that's why I was confused.
I want
And
everybody
this
to be involved in
isn't-
this.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's
And-
a team effort.
This isn't technically a disease.
No, this is a poison.
Yeah, it's just a poison. For 1 hour. 1 hora.
Oh dear.
Alright. I'm suddenly not feeling so good. We should probably go find an inn to rest.
Yeah, I mean, that was the goal all along,
Yes.
was try to get some rest.
From our
Uh,
vantage point, can we see anything that might look like a roof, like for an inn or something like that?
Ah, dang it. Sorry, just give me 1 second.
You're fine.
It's
I
okay.
was just be like, oh, great pencil plug of Patreon. Where is your it?
You would find it
We
in if you had
bequeath thee.
time.
If we had time.
What do you have? Wait, what? What do you mean if we had time?
Rob, your silence makes us nervous.
Yeah, that totally sounds ominous. Like you're not talking sounds very ominous.
Unless the plan is that we sleep in the cave in the underground cave system when we find it.
I really miss the old man with his wands now.
Boy, it would be very apropos right now if I could legally be allowed to play Assassin's Creed music. Because as you hopped your way across the rooftops, you hear some shingles break beside you as they are blasted with a forceful energy.
What the hell?
What was that?
There they are!
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh my.
After them!
Suddenly the roof did not feel like a good idea.
Time for a chase scene.
How the
good.
hell did...
How did they find us? What the hell?
Roll for initiative.
Oh boy. Wee woo.
Hold on.
I weed when I should have wooed.
Mel.
12.
10.
That's so.
Oh, my bad. 14. I forgot. It was +2. So 14.
Whose dex is bigger, Vera's or Miss First?
Miss first. I have +1.
First will be going first. Much like the masked assailant you saw in the picture in the description, all of these mages appear to be wearing the same uniform.
Good.
It
Blood
makes it easy to
cultists.
figure out which ones are which.
Miss First, you're first.
Okay. Let me see. Da, 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 da.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm thinking what I want to do.
Monster King, everything's free on Reddit if you look hard enough. Hey-oh.
Hey, yo!
We heard you didn't donate to this guy's Patreons. You know what you
This
should
is the
do?
free watermarked version of it.
You should give your money to SFAC in pensions.
Okay.
So this is where the cult is? Oh, we're not a cult. We're a society that promotes love and harmony through the sharing of blood. Yeah, this is the cult.
Okay. Can I cast a spell?
You can. What are you casting?
I want to do. Can I do Ralathim's Psychic Land?
What level is that?
It's a level 4.
So one of them is going to attempt to counter it, but since it's level 4, they have to roll for it.
Yeah.
So I have to roll a 14 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Okay, nope.
Beautiful.
Good first roll, DM. At least it wasn't a 4.
Hey, at least it is for us.
Yeah.
So, the one closest you attempted to counter it,
Yeah.
but no, the spell does go off normally.
Yep.
Who are you targeting?
I was going for the one that was closest to me.
Okay.
Yep.
So he has to make an intelligence save.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Not if I roll a 3. God damn it.
Hot damn.
Yeah, 3's not gonna do it. I believe that incapacitates him for a round.
Yeah, until the start of the next turn.
All right, so roll your psychic damage.
Okay.
No, it's maxed.
Oh, right, because this was the most recent spell. How
Yeah.
many dice is that?
I don't know.
I
What
would-
is it?
I would hope you know since you're casting the spell.
Oh, it's it doesn't.
Psychic Lance.
Yes.
Uh-huh. What's the spell
I
say?
was looking at the target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 7d6 psychic damage.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's
that
what
is
we're
what
looking
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I thought you were looking for. Okay, yeah, it's a 7d6.
So thanks to that wild magic, he will take the full 42 psychic damage from that.
Hey, let's
Oh.
go.
Nice.
Nice.
And he is incapacitated for a round.
That makes up for the times where I stabbed with sword and did nothing.
And take actions, bonus actions, reactions. Okay. If he was concentrating on anything, it's broken, can't speak. Yep.
Cool.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
We're fighting on the rooftops.
I guess so, yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Looks at the entire map. All right.
What? Rooftop fights are cool.
But rooftop chases are so much more fun. Especially when you know how strong your enemies are. Anyway, good luck. Vera.
Alrighty. Got a question, Gob.
I might have an answer.
How far down are these barrels?
We can presume those are ground level, so we're also assuming you are about 25 feet up.
But it also looks like a double stack. So
23 feet? What do you want from me? How big's a barrel?
I don't know. You want me to
Like
look that
3
up?
feet-
It's
3 feet max
usually
usually?
about 3 to 4 feet, depending.
Okay.
4 is extending it. That's if that's working on like a mariner style ship.
Yeah, and this looks like it could be a tavern holding beer, so who knows? Anyway. So there's no good way. You know what? I know what I'm doing. 5. Well. So this is. Why is it not letting me ping? That's the one that got psychic lance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I'm moving here.
Okay.
I am going to use my bonus action to give myself Peerless Athlete for the next 10 minutes. I have advantage on athletics and acrobatic checks. I can carry, push, drag, and lift double, and I can increase my jump length and distance by 10 feet.
All right.
Going to attempt to throw this man off the building.
Okay. I guess this is a push, so contested athletics. And you gave yourself advantage?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Whack. Just a flat roll for me.
15?
He manages to stay on the roof with 17.
Alright. Second attack.
Second,
Correct?
Second push or just attacking?
Yeah, I'm shoving. I'm still trying to shove him off.
Okay. Same as the first.
Crit. Well, that's one gone. Going
Damn,
ahead.
let's go!
Like 16 fall damage.
Keep moving. We need to get outside of these guys.
Anything else?
Do I have anything? No, I did my bonus action. My bonus action was to channel divinity. All right, cool. That's my turn.
Okay. You see several of these folks are digging their hands into their palms and puncturing their palms and just conjure blood. That get me. Oh no, Monster King, what have you done?
Uh-oh.
So I rolled the 2.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
At the start of each of your turns, so I'll just say at the start of initiative. Roll on this table, ignoring the results of the subsequent roll. So wild magic's now going to happen at the top of every round.
Oh.
Great.
It seems as chaos is stirring
Cool.
here. So we're gonna have some bloody eldritch blasts. This guy's incapacitated. That guy's on the ground level, and we'll have to. See if he can keep track of you guys at the ground level. But let's see. 1 for Lainesh, 1 for Miss Ferris. 12, so 21 to hit Lainesh.
That's a hit.
7 force damage.
Owie.
Miss Ferris. That's 28. That's definitely gonna hit. 10 force damage.
Yay. I need to heal. God, no. Ugh.
He's incapacitated, but he can still try to move. That's really all he can do on this. Face up here. Right there. Alright. Lainesh, you're up.
Okay. I wanted to clarify because I do not remember. What does bless do again? Or when the person blessed the party? That was like to give Miss First the crit,
that is a D4
on the first
on
spell,
ability
right?
checks, attacks, and saving throws.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. So
Miss my beer gob.
yeah.
It's my beer. This being sober thing.
Lainesh is gonna move ahead of Miss First just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to cast Ice Knife on the one in front of that one.
Okay.
It's a ranged spell attack, so
Alright, let's see if you hit.
let's find out. It's plus 6. Yes? Yes. Oh, God.
10 is going to miss, but there is still the AoE that comes into effect with the ice knife, so he will still have to
That
make
is
that
true.
con save.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Oh, no, it's not a con save, it's a dex save.
Oh, dex save. In that case... less.
If it's less than 14, it's a miss.
And, yeah.
Or they did not succeed, I should say.
So roll that cold damage.
2d6 cold.
The ice might not have pierced him, but the cold still got him.
That's 6.
Right.
And for her bonus action, she is going to set Archer upon herself.
Very well. Got to do something.
Whoop, whoop.
Of course, Figment has to be on 4 in the
Oh, right,
initiative.
because we also have to spin on the wild magic table because it was the start of my turn, wasn't that we?
No, I was putting Figment on the initiative order.
Oh, right, yeah.
You gonna fight?
Heck yeah. With that ends my turn.
Figment.
What does our little Fig Newton do?
60. You see this pink mist swirl from Figment's breath as he is going to attempt the Euphora breath. Exhales a puff of euphoria gas at one creature within 5 feet. Must make a wisdom save. Or gets to roll on a d6 table. Nope, that's a nat 20. He resisted it. Uh-oh.
Oh no, little buddy.
The Mage of Forefall will take a reaction to hit him. Funny enough, the Fairy Dragon's AC is pretty high. I think it's just because it has a high dex. Oh, that just hits him. Oh! Figment's barely standing with that one. Figment wasn't meant to fight.
Figment, no!
Now we go to the top of the round where we shall roll the wild magic.
Oh no.
Well, this might be interesting.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 7. There's 7 people on the board or 8? Okay, there's 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll just roll randomly to see who gets this. Misphorus.
Yes.
As you are sort of bobbing in place, you feel a bit of a brief lightness to your step.
Okay.
As fly has been cast on you.
No!
You now have a flying speed of 60 feet.
Woo!
On top of your ground movement speed of 30, you now also have 60 flying.
Oh, sweet. I want to get away.
That goes on for 10 minutes.
Fly away. I can fly away. Woo! Let's
God,
go.
10 minutes in combat is a long time.
10 minutes of flight. That being said,
Yeah!
Misphorus, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I want to go ahead and try? I'd like to attack again the same guy I attacked before, the one that's hanging out over here.
Are you
This
going to
one.
are you going to try another Psychic Lance, or do you have enough spell slots for that? What are you trying to do?
Let me see. Please hold. Do. Okay, so when you say enough spell slots for that, would that be where the number next to the level of the spell?
Yes, you have 2 spell slots in
I have
level
2.
4.
Okay, so that
And
means
you've
I can do
used
it
1, so you have 1 more.
1. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Gonna do another psychic glance.
Yep.
Just keep this guy incapacitated for a while.
Yep. Give us some time to try to scurry away.
Well, he's gonna pass this one this time,
Okay.
but I still believe he takes half the psychic damage.
Okay.
I think Joust has used this enough times that I remember that.
Mhm.
Yep, half damage. So roll your
Okay.
7d6, and we'll
Okay.
half the number.
Okay, 1 second.
Goncraft, I can't understand your crazy moon speak.
Wait, when it says 7d6, is that 7?
7 6-sided dice.
Thank you! That's what I thought. Cool.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect! No, that's fine. I was making sure I had enough. Alright, cool.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
22 halved to 11. Alright. Owie.
Owie.
Ooh, ouchie, his bones.
Luckily, he will no longer be incapacitated.
Okay.
I can speak! I can fight! Alright. Anything else you'd like to do?
I can still move, right?
Yep. That's something you could do in the
Okay.
round.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I kind of want to start moving toward where the other guys are. The other mages are.
Okay, this one's on the
Start
ground
moving.
level, and this one is over here.
Okay.
And you want to approach them.
Yes.
How close do you want to be?
I don't want to be right up on them.
Because you
I
can
guess
fly
to,
to them now.
Yeah, let me go ahead and fly to one of them.
Alright, move your
we
mini.
go to the one on the ground.
Move your mini.
Where do I put him then? Like, nearby?
Well,
Where are you going?
you should count out how many spaces you're moving.
My bad.
That would help.
Sorry.
Are we okay?
No.
No.
You're right,
I forgot you have to. I forgot you have to count the spaces. Oh my god.
Each
sorry.
square is 5 feet.
Oh my god, you're right. My bad. Sorry. Okay. So wait, how many feet can I go flying?
So you have 30
60.
feet of ground movement and 60 feet of flying.
60 feet. Perfect. Thank you.
Should give you plenty to go wherever you want to go.
Yeah, I was gonna go like here.
Like say 5, 10,
Yeah, so
15,
5.
20 there. And then you can fly down to the ground.
Okay. That works.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay. Get your butt down there.
Woohoo! Thank you.
You are now on the streets.
I'm in the streets. Cool.
Sniping roost. Perfect. Vera, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Can this gentleman see me?
From the rooftops here, yes, he can.
If I'm... Alrighty. I know what I'm doing then. 25... Alright. I'm going to move here, and then long jump to here.
Parkour.
Yep. I'm long jumping to the dude, and I'm going to shove him off the building.
Let's go.
All right. Contested athletics. Where's my d20? There it is.
21.
Which direction?
I'm shoving him off this way. Just jump from one part of the building to the other, grab the dude and throw him off.
That's 12 falling damage for him.
We're yeeting him into the street.
Yep.
Yeet!
There's 20 here. 15. That's 35, 40, 45. So I'm gonna move here.
Alright.
And yes, I have 45 feet of movement, apparently. I just checked my character sheet.
Hey, let's go.
No idea why.
Let's go.
Continue.
Alright. With that, it is the mage's turns. Well, we got 2 on Misphyrus here, so they're just gonna start blasting you.
Wonderful.
You're the one who jumped down here.
I know.
So anyway, I started blasting. Alright, first one is gonna hit. 3 force damage.
Okay.
Second one also hits
Oh, no.
for 7 force damage.
Okay, that's below. I'm below 0.
And she's
Oh, no.
out.
Yeah,
Oh,
below.
God.
Yeah, I'm below 0 for my HP. I'm that put me under. Wait, hold on. Let me think. Okay, 3. I'm 4 below 0 for reference.
You're unconscious.
So you're just
I'm
unconscious,
unconscious.
then.
Yeah. No, I was clarifying. I'm just gonna put that for my reference. There we go. Cool.
Better that than every time you said you're dead was like, oh god,
Yes,
no.
I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious right now.
She's just trying to get that feeling back, Monster King. That's why.
I'm unconscious. I can't be drunk, so I'm unconscious.
Ow!
You alright?
Why use? He just tries to blast up at Vera. I say tries. Does 18 hit?
18 hits.
Okay.
This isn't Drana, this is an armorless character.
Still a paladin. I always have to clarify. 3 force damage.
Fair. 3 force damage, you said?
Tries to make his way underneath you into the general thoroughfare. Ha! We got one of them. Good. Maybe I'll catch another. As this one over here is gonna go after you, Vera. That's cocked. It was between a 2 and a 20, but no. 14.
14 hits.
Okay.
God, I missed my plate armor.
1 force damage.
1 force damage, good.
Okay, that's all their turns. Ladish.
It's me.
You overheard the mages saying like, "Oh, I got one."
Yeah, no, immediately Lanesh makes her way, this should be about here, kind of to the edge of the roof.
Yep. You look down and you just see an unconscious Misphyrus in the Peter Griffin pose.
Oh no.
Thanks.
Our
How
poor Misphyrus
accurate.
yamped it into the floor.
I did.
So, there's the
Bring
one
it
in
on.
front of her
Okay.
is on the ground with her. They brought it. So the one in front of Misphyrus is on the ground, and then the one across is on the opposing rooftop.
Yes, across from you.
Okay. Okay. I just want to clarify.
Uh-huh.
My Starry Form Archer, that's a bonus action, but doesn't count as a spell, correct?
I believe so.
Because it doesn't use up a spell slot to use. It's
Correct.
Just
So
part
it's
of
just
my
an
wild
ability.
shape. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm because I remember last time I got myself in trouble with confusing what my spells and what weren't.
Yep.
Yee. So in that case, the first thing she's going to do, is she's going to look at the one because the one across from her is also the one that took a swing at Figment, right?
Yes, that one took a swing at Figment.
Yeah, she's gonna cast Blight.
Yeah, that sounds legit. Is Blight a roll to hit? Or is that a save?
It is instantaneous. You must make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save for the mage. A 9 does not save the mage.
It does not, no. And that is going to be 8d8 necrotic damage.
Yeah, it is.
36 necrotic damage.
Oof. All right.
You hurt my figment.
You're what?
And without even answering that, she also casts for her bonus action. She's going to do Archer.
Oh, gonna
And that is
shoot a bow.
a spell. Yes, I'm a shoot a light arrow at him. And that is
My
a roll
arrow.
to attack. It's a ranged attack.
Yep.
That's 20.
20's gonna hit.
Okay. Let's go back to my sheet. Stop it. D8 plus wisdom. So. Well, it's an extra 4 damage at least.
4. Yep. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything. She's gonna stay in her spot so she can keep an eye on Miss First and also keep the other guy in sights.
Figment is going to flap up, and away.
I do not blame him. Poor guy got fucking schwacked earlier.
Figment.
He has 1 hit point.
Oh no.
So he's
Well, the enemy doesn't need to know that.
like, you all can fight. I'm getting out of here.
We will find you later.
Lighter fight. All right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he tried to fight, and then the flight had to kick in.
No, the wild magic
Yeah,
has
without the
to
end
kick in
effects.
at the top of the round.
Oh, right, yes, also that.
Maximize the damage of the next spell. Miss Friss, roll a death
Cool.
save.
Okay, which one is that?
That is a D20 plus whatever con modifier you have, which is 0. So just a flat D20.
Just a flat D20. Gotcha. Give me 1 second.
If it's
Here we go.
if it's a 10 or above, it's a save. If it's below that, it's a fail. If it's a nat
a
1,
nat 1.
if it's a nat
That's
1,
2
you have-
fails.
If it's a nat 1, you have 2 fails, 1 more fail, and you are dead.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy,
That's not very good.
Vera,
That's not very Daijobu.
Vera, it is your turn.
Curiosity. If I move here with 35 movement, can I still use my extra 10 feet of jump distance to get here?
Calling that a jump would be very generous. You would be falling.
Drop. Yeah, I'm aware.
I would say you would have to make a dex save. Monster King, that is $20. Do you want to Bane or Bless the party? Bless. All right, everybody's going to get a D4.
Woo.
In case you haven't already.
I was gonna say, I think I still have a blast from previous.
Unfortunately, those don't stack. That'd be broken.
Sag.
I would say if you're going to drop from that, you're going to have to make a dex save. If you fail, you're going to fall prone. And have no more movement.
Would I still be adjacent to Miss Ferris?
Sure.
Because if I jump the... Okay, cool. Then that's the plan.
Alright.
I go here and jump my 10 feet to And no, this dude doesn't get an attack of opportunity because he's below me.
Correct.
Correct?
All right, dex save.
Jumping. Alrighty. Would this be acrobatics by any chance?
No, this is a dex save.
Rip.
This is to see if you don't fall prone and of half the fall damage, because this is just a fall at this point.
7.
Yay!
Alright. I fall, land on my ass. How much damage am I taking?
14.
Thank you. And,
That is all your movement, so you are prone on the floor next to Miss Friss.
yep. She falls on her ass, and I'm going to Daunting Roar as a bonus action.
So for a split moment, the mages are just like, man, it's like, by forefall, it's like they're throwing themselves at us. And then from this prone crouch position, you just lay in this roar.
Yep. Give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Failed, passed.
The one who failed is now frightened of me. And as my action, because I have not taken my action this turn, I use the last of my lay on hands pool to revive Miss Friss. 5 HP.
Miss Friss, you are no longer making death saves, and you are conscious with 5 hit points.
Once more with feeling.
There we go. Alrighty.
So you're back in the game.
Hooray!
Proned on the floor next to Vera, who is also prone on the floor.
Ain't no pronin on the floor. Hey. Floor buddies.
Floor buddies.
No.
With that, it is going to be Mage's turns. Why do they pack these alleys so tight? This one is afraid, so they're gonna try to blast Vera at disadvantage. 6 is not gonna do it. This mage sort of looks over to Vera and is like, now what did you think was gonna happen? Swoop in, save the day. And the blood on his palm begins to form this bloody whip.
Ooh, Vine Whip?
A blood lash.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Yes, it does, because that just crit miss for us.
Oh no.
Oh boy. So this is like their equivalent of an inflict wounds. And if you know the spell inflict wounds, this is
What's
gonna
your
hurt.
total HP? I don't want to know your total HP right now, actually.
I think it'll just make us sad.
Don't worry, it doesn't outright kill her, but she is unconscious again at 31 damage.
Okay, good.
Oh.
But your saves do reset.
Yep.
Or,
It's just starting back from the beginning where you just make death saves like you were before.
Okay.
It's the I can fight.
This one up here is gonna blast at Lainesh. Uh, 23 is definitely gonna do it.
Yeah.
7 force damage.
just kind of like hisses at him.
And this one's going to blast at Vera, but since she's prone, his range spell is going to have disadvantage. Yeah, 12's not going to do it. So the mages have gathered and are now essentially shooting fish in a barrel.
Trying to.
Lainesh, it is your turn.
Okay. For her turn, she's not gonna move. She's gonna kind of stay where she's at. But or at least at the moment she's going to. Because you can move after action, right?
Yes. You can do any of your 3 things on at any order you want.
In whatever variant orders.
In fact,
Okay.
you can split move and be like half this movement, action, all right, half more of this movement. Yeah, it's all
Okay.
interchangeable.
And I can do my bonus action before an action?
Yeah, yes.
Vision. All right. In that case, I'm gonna try to do Archer again on the guy across the roof from me.
Archer again. All right, you got it.
That's not the right dice. Silly snake.
Cast baseball and bat on nutsack.
God.
Oh, don't tempt me. All right. 23.
23 definitely hits.
D8. 3. That's 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. You are pelting him with cosmic
And-
arrows.
And then I'm gonna throw a moonbeam on him.
Moonbeam.
Level 3.
Yo.
All right.
So to explain, a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range, which is 120 feet.
What level was that?
Level 3. So that is going to be 3d10 radiant damage, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
They're going to pass with 19.
Yes, they will pass. They are still going to get half damage from it, though.
The name of the moon, fuck you.
Alright, let me grab the damage. 1, 2, 3. So that's 22, so they get, that one gets 11.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if it's relevant, but if any of them are shape changers, it has to make a saving throw with disadvantage.
Good note, but not applicable here. And we're just going to say...
No, I just suddenly realized I was like, I should have mentioned that earlier.
5-foot radius, so we'll say this. 5-foot radius circle?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. And I also, on my future turns, will have the ability to use my action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
Stay put? Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put because I want to keep an eye on my colleagues a little bit.
Fair. And while you're gonna keep an eye on that as much as I keep an eye on these wild magic surges.
Wow. I'm assuming Figment's just continuing to fly away.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So I'm just
Oh,
gonna
boy.
put this one in the back pocket. You don't,
Oh, I love that for us.
Right?
we'll see if it is relevant.
Oh,
Miss
dear.
Friss, time to make a death save.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't roll another
That's
one,
okay.
I swear to God.
I'm gonna cry. What is what was it again? It's
Flat D20.
Flat D20, got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm,
Oh god. 6.
So 1 fail. 2 fails to go.
Okay.
Moving right along. Vera.
The cat stands, stepping over her downed compatriot. Stepping over.
I know, I'm joking.
All right. Bonus action. Branding Smite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm attacking this guy.
Yes, you are. Go for it.
All right. Let's see. I actually need to check something real quick. Apologies. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that doesn't give me any bonuses to attack. Let's see. Oh, divinity. And then for the next one. Nope. Alright, so it's only physical. It's only physical attributes, and it does not count as attacks. Alrighty. I think that's right. That's 4. Alright. Swinging.
Swing.
First attack.
Wow.
Swing, bada, bada, swing, bada, bada.
11.
11's not gonna do it. As you
11's
go in
not
for a
gonna do it?
swing, you see him like as he raises his arm to block, his whole arm's like coated with this like dense blood and deflects the shot.
Alrighty. Swinging again.
Ugh. 11's not gonna do it either.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's movement, action, bonus action. That's my
Alright.
turn.
That we are back on the mages. Is Vera bloodied? No, they wouldn't be able to tell. Feels good in the spot he's in.
Oh, because he did start his turn, I did want to ask this. If he starts his turn in the spell's space, would that mean that he would automatically be hit with the radiant, or?
It usually says so on the...
So it's the way it says it is when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in
yes.
ghostly white flames.
So
that cause
yes,
pain.
it would have to make the con save again,
Okay, so
which it fails.
okay, rolling. That's another. Stop, tapping the dice.
Wigglies.
Come on, there we go. 20.
20. All right. He hurdles himself past the beam and over to you as he brings out the blood whip. 19 to hit you.
That sure does hit.
Uh, 15 necrotic damage.
Owie.
This one's gonna try to blast at you, Vera. 9's not gonna hit. Blast at Vera. Yeah, Vera again.
Hey, Gob.
Yes.
This was the one I was afraid, right? That was feared by me?
Oh, how long does that last? Is that a...
I'm checking that. That's why I was wondering. Daunting Aurora, becomes frightened of you until the end of my next turn. Never mind. He's fine.
Alright, good. So 18's gonna hit you. Cocked. One force damage to Vera. Whip. Force beam. And one more whip on Vera. Not with a 3.
Okay.
Moved. Gonna stay there. He's still pretty happy where he is right there. A good vantage point where he can blast anybody. Good. Lanesh, you're up.
Okay. Oh boy. All right.
Getting a little sticky here.
Just a smidge. Just a scotch. Just trying to debate right now. Okay. That's that.
Where there's a whip,
Hmm.
there's a way.
There's a way. Beans. Okay.
You got hit with the whip, didn't you?
I sure did, and you gave me that damage.
And Moonbeam's a concentration spell, isn't it?
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta roll for concentration. Remy, how to do that?
So you're gonna roll a d20 plus your Constitution modifier. You didn't take enough damage
Just
for
two.
that, so it's gonna be a 10 or higher. You need to beat a 10 or higher,
Okay.
or you lose the Moonbeam.
15.
All right, you keep concentration on Moonbeam. Monster King,
Okay.
Monster King, they're already blessed. I'm sorry. They haven't used their bless.
I am gonna move the moonbeam. I'm gonna use my action to move the moonbeam. I want to place it in between these two guys, kind of in that space where it's gonna hit them both if I can.
Oh, that's
Like that spot there.
That's real tricky. Hang on.
That's the thing that I'm kind of struggling with a little bit, is how the space is, because like.
I was like, let's.
Because this dude's not in a space, and then
That's where I was like, I wasn't sure like which space he was in, if he was in the one closer to him or if he was in the
No,
one further back.
he's in melee with Vera and Misferous. Sorry.
Okay. No, okay, that's okay. I wanted to just clarify because the way it looked like I could, but I wanted to be sure.
I'm sorry, Monster King. We can't keep stacking blesses so you let them win.
In that case,
I
though,
appreciate your
I'm-
contribution, but I can give you another wild magic,
Your gesture is very sweet.
but we can't just break the rules. One bless
yeah, I'm
per
gonna-
donation. One bless
I'm
per
gonna aim
round.
for the guy that's literally standing in front of me. I'm just gonna aim the moonbeam, essentially the square behind him, so that
What?
Miss First isn't caught in the crosshair. Yeah.
Yeah, you can give Bane to the baddies.
Yeah, it's. I guess I can't blame him for not being sure because it does specify the party. So.
All right, Bane the baddies.
Oh, Monster
and
King's
party's
baning the baddies
blessed.
apparently.
All right, noted. But let's not
So
overuse
he's-
that one too much, because that's
The gesture is sweet but a little broken.
it's yeah, sweet but broken. And
con save,
you did move the
for-
moonbeam, so he has to do that again. God damn it, he fails.
I'm literally chasing this guy with him.
Like,
Good.
it burns. All right, time for the it burns.
All right, this time around, it burns. Yeah, exactly.
Now I've got you right where
Where is my fucking? There's my moonbeam.
Where'mst.
There it is. Okay, I wanted to double check it was where'mst. That it was a D10. I didn't want to accidentally grab the wrong die, so it's 3D10. Well, he got away lucky this time. He only got 11 for this one.
Yep.
And bonus action. God, what's the range on my archer again? Range is 60 feet. So.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
can I hit the far?
well, correct me if I'm wrong, but a melee person is going to be interrupting, giving you disadvantage.
Oh, because I'm within melee range, so I can't do a range attack without the disadvantage.
Correct.
Beans. Okay.
He's kind of providing
Well,
interference.
the problem
on
is
ya.
if I. Yeah, and the problem is if I move back, he's gonna
might have an opportunity attack against you.
attack on me, right? Yeah. I'll take the risk of taking the step back.
Okay. Cocked. Miss. Swing and a miss.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I had to roll anything or if he had to do something.
He's literally
Um,
using a reaction to attack you.
Right. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna move back. Just a couple feet. About there.
15.
Yep. And the one on the far corner there. Is he within range of 60 feet?
Definitely. He is 20 feet near you.
Just confirming. Fabulous. All right, then I'm going to use my bonus archer to try to hit him.
Alrighty.
That's D20. Where the 6? That's an 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. And then I need my D8 plus 3. That's a 9. So yeah, I
9.
move the moonbeam and smack him in the face with an arrow.
Got damage on the board.
So I was like, you're not getting out of this at least fully unscathed, you freaking corner gargoyle.
I believe that's kind of the idea for you guys. Anything else?
And with that, that is the end of my turn.
Alright, here's for a new wild magic.
Wee
Wow.
wee.
Alright, there's still 8 people here, so...
Uh-oh.
3, 4, 5...
Oh!
Lainesh, you're a size larger for the next minute.
Okie dokie.
You big. Misfrus, death
This
save.
giant snake hissing on the corner.
Okay. Ten.
10, so that's a
Okay.
pass. You have 1 fail, 1 pass.
Whew.
Okay.
Lyra.
I've never been happier to see a 10.
Big snake lady.
See you turn into a giant snakey.
Alrighty. My turn.
Yes, it is.
Swinging it at this guy.
Swing.
Alrighty. I'm going to use the bless, if that's okay.
Okay.
So, 13 plus additional 4, so
17 hits.
cool. I'm going to use Holy Smite because need to get this guy down ASAP.
Alright.
And
Sounds
still
like a
have my
plan.
Branding Smite up, and still have my Claw attack. Let's see. This is plus 3.
Okay.
22 damage.
1d2. Alright.
And Branding Smite makes it scarier. Hold on. Oh, and it's slashing damage, so his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh, because of your feet. Yep.
Slasher. Yeah, hold on. Let me check what Branding Smite specifically does.
Sheds a light and can't become invisible.
Alright, yeah. Alrighty, second attack.
Alright.
I realized I was using the wrong stat. Anyway, supposed to be plus 6 to hit.
Oh boy.
10.
And it's not gonna do it.
Alrighty.
Anything else?
Unfortunately, nope.
Puts us back on the mages.
This guy takes burn damage.
He sure does.
He sure do.
Well, he'll pass the con save this time. So it's gonna be half.
Good for him. It was D10s. Yes. Okay. 10.
Ah! Stop that!
I'm just bullying this guy now.
God damn, you rolled a nat 1 to swing the whip.
Ah, suck it.
Oh, poor guy. Let's see. He's gonna. The one across the way is gonna blast at you. That's gonna hit. 9 force damage.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Good.
I'm still standing. I'm single digits, but I'm still standing.
What's the matter? Just finish this bitch off. And he's gonna come hurtling in with his whip. 19 to hit the green claw.
Okay.
Or 2 force damage.
I thought you said this was the whip.
Oh, that's right. I only rolled 1d10. Thank you. 13 force damage. My bad.
And isn't it necrotic?
Necrotic. God, yes, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm getting
there's
my-
a
I'm getting my
major
damage.
reason.
I'm getting my damages mixed up. I'm sorry.
So you said 13 necrotic.
13, so I'm guessing you're resistant to it, so half, so 6.
Yep.
Sorry.
There we go.
You could have got away with so much more. Oh my god. Damn you and your honesty, keeping you from not being fully alive.
Ah.
What?
A second whip with the Bane. Still 17 to hit.
Still hits.
Okay. 18 half, so 9 necrotic damage.
Okay. Still up, just barely.
Club, he hit with that force damage. Alright, that's all of them. Inesh.
It me, hi.
Your turn.
Okay.
Doing with all my cookies. How'd you get those?
This motherfucker, like, right next to me, just like, you bint. Alright, all of my spells are ranged, I think, so that won't do me much good.
What will the Lanesh do?
Think for a hot second here, because this guy keeps following me.
Shove him off.
And he keeps... Huh?
Shove him off. You could literally just push him. You
Yeah,
are
but
also
strength
bigger
is
than
definitely
him.
not my...
You
bigger than
I don't
him,
know
you
if
have
that's going to
advantage.
play into my abilities to push him off of the edge, but if it does, then...
Well, as a large creature, you do get advantage on the athletics checks against him.
Okay, then I guess I'll try to push him off the edge.
You want to try to shove him? All right. Athletics with
Yeah,
advantage.
just try to give him a push.
I'll roll
Okay,
mine.
what are my athletics right now? Oh god, where are they? Oh, of course. Darn, why couldn't it have been acrobatics? Oh well.
Just a +1.
I thought it really would have done much more, but... Yeah, that's fine.
I believe you still have a bless.
20. I do. So I'm gonna... That's that plus a d4.
You also have advantage. Don't forget.
You need to roll another d20.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Oh, okay, my bad.
So that's an 8, so just roll another one.
Not much better.
You know what the worst part is? Ah!
Did it still work? Oh my god.
The bless saved you. You would have
Okay.
tied if it weren't for bless.
Oh, okay, I'm glad I used it then.
So
Also, I'll make sure to get rid of that die so I know I don't have it anymore.
let's see. Oh, that was not a clean fall.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he ain't getting back
Well, I mean,
up.
Uh-oh for him.
He fell and broke his neck.
Oh,
Oh, how sad. Anyway. Well, with that,
That was your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
it sure was. Yeah, actually, I have a question in regards. I'm guessing because movements are still just based by singular square. Despite
Yes.
being massive.
You still treat each square like 5 feet, so like moving this way would be 5. 5. 5.
Okay. Okay, I had a feeling, but I wanted to be sure.
Yep.
Because I'm not used to large creatures being mine, so.
I wouldn't get used to it either.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she's gonna aim her archer. She's actually gonna aim it at this guy over here by Vera. The one. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Sorry, I always forget how to do the arrow thing.
tab.
You shoot your arrow.
19.
19 hits.
Five.
Beeve. Oh wait,
Not much, but it's something.
ain't much, but it's honest damage.
Yeah, and obviously because I used my action to push him off the edge, I can't move my moonbeam.
Correct. Maybe next time.
With that, I haven't moved yet though.
Correct. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of range of Mr. fucking Gargoyle on the corner there.
Well, I mean, you're not sure what his range is. They seem to be able to hit you at any
True.
angle.
So, 1, 2.
Don't step in your own moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm actively moving around it. Yeah, I'm gonna
Terrific.
be over on this side.
All right, cool. How many rounds has it been?
Since she grew, a
Since-
round.
Since we started.
I want to say like 6 or 7.
Then,
Nah, probably like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Oh, probably closer to 5, I think actually.
all right, just making sure we're still doing wild magic at the top of each round. Ladesh, you radiate a bright
What?
light. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of
God.
you is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Oh god, I've become a glowworm. Got it.
A large glowworm radiating on the rooftops. With that,
I was
out of the way-
already glowing because of Archer, so now I'm just extra luminescent.
Misfris, I need another death save.
Oh god. Alright, here we go.
Oh. That
An
is,
8!
that is fail number 2. One more and it is dead. Vera.
Medicine check on Miss First.
As in, what, are we using our action to
I-
stabilize, or?
Yeah, I'm using my action to stabilize her. If that is okay.
Well, I need to double check because I think there's,
I am skilled in it.
Why is it giving me Pathfinder? No, get out of here. No, I'm not looking for the Wikipedia article on stabilizing someone.
How do you literally stabilize a person?
It's not the question! Not right now!
Yeah, right.
It's been so long since I've used this that I forgot the rules for stabilizing someone.
Because it never happens when you have a healer, but we haven't had a long rest in 3 sessions.
Yeah, it's
So
it's almost like this encounter was meant for you to run.
That is fair.
You also told us we'd have a long rest after we teleported, but we didn't.
Yeah, shame that.
Not my fault.
Shame we ain't resting.
Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No rush.
D&D Beyond's not giving me. Google searches aren't giving me the rules. Okay, there it is. DC 10 medicine check.
Okay, good.
If you fail it, you add another death save.
I'm confident.
Feeling confident?
You still have your plus.
Very.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So, Miss Friss, you are at 1 hit point, but you are still unconscious.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, boy.
All right.
Which just simply means
feel
you
so
are
bad.
stabilized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like DC Medicine, Healer's Kit, or Spare the Dying. Yep, there it is.
Alrighty.
Or any other type of healing. Alright, that was your action.
Yep. And I don't have a bonus action to do. I pass.
Okay. Nope, that mage is still within range. It's gonna keep blasting at Lanesh. Now with a 2.
Well, good for that. Okay. Woo.
Shit.
We take the tiny W's when they come.
One of us is down. Yeah, they're gonna go at Vera. Does a 13 hit?
Meets beats.
Oof, okay. Alright. $15 half, so 7 necrotic damage.
Alright.
And
I'll take 7.
next one also hits. Another 15 half to a 7 necrotic.
Okay.
Sniper's gonna snipe. These two are doling out damage to Vera. Lanesh.
I wanted to ask something. You can't have 2 concentration spells at one time, correct? Okay.
To have one concentration at a time.
That's what I figured. I have a question about healing spirit, just because of the wording being a little bit different. It says whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time, or on a turn or stays there, it restores. But that could be the enemies as well, couldn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
However, the phrasing says you can cause the spirit to restore this, so you don't have to use it on them.
Okay. In that case, I am going to dispel Moonbeam then.
Right. Moonbeam is gone.
Because Healing Spirit is also a is a concentration spell. Sorry, my words are failing me today. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm dispelling Moonbeam. I am going to cast Blight on the mage that's Mage 38. I'm just gonna call them that because that's
Mage
the damage
38.
that they're
All
right
right,
now.
sure.
Mage 38. I was like, I don't know how to describe them right now. So
Blight's a con save. That's a 7.
Constitution save. Yeah, that don't do it.
Or Blight on
so
the
that
mage.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 35
Oof.
damage.
Yeah. He's hurting now.
And also, I need to pull up my sheet to make sure I mark off the fact that I now no longer have any 4th level spells. Because I'm trying to be a good little spellcaster. And then Healing Spirit is a level 2. So yeah, and for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit. And wow.
2
You
spells.
casted Blight.
Oh fuck! Right. God damn it! Right. Shit. And I already said I was going to take away Moonbeam, so that's fine. That's fine. In that case, then I'm going to use my bonus action to do the arrow.
All right. Who are you firing at? 73.
70. Yeah, 73. Same guy.
All right. Same guy.
Sorry, that's on me. I oopsed on that. I was like, I had to speak for a moment. I was like, wait a second.
Your Honor, my client pleads oopsie daisy.
16.
Meets it, beats it.
Hell yes.
These are some high armored wizards.
Blood armor.
Gee, I wish Strana
That's 8
got
damage.
some.
Gee, I wish you would run from chase fights.
There was definitely you did very explicitly go, this is an Assassin's Creed escape level, and we're just like, but what if we headbutted instead?
All right, but what if we just fought the shit out of them?
Yeah, but what if we just fought instead, you know? You know? Not going so well for me, but fine.
All right, anything else, Lanesh?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm going to, I've smacked the boy. I've dispelled my Moonbeam. I am good.
All right, we'll say this is round 6, and this is the last wild magic we get from that 2 we rolled 6 rounds ago. I swear to God, if this was going to be another 2. Oh, and it should be noted, like, after each of these, the last one's ignored, so you're no longer, like, shining bright. And you're no longer bright.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Ba-ba. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I don't think this will work on Misfirst. They're unconscious, so we'll just re-roll that. Vera.
Yes.
Should you choose, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice you can see. Do you choose to accept it?
I choose to accept it.
All right, where would you like to go?
So, may I flavor this?
Oh boy, here we go.
Vera gets down on all fours. How's for the trick I've been hiding? Hi!
All right, that is the lair action. Misfirst.
What am I doing?
This could be it.
Save throw
No,
again?
I'm kidding. You're stable.
Yeah, no,
you're-
what am I doing?
God.
Well, unfortunately, you're doing nothing until you're no longer unconscious.
Oh, duh, yeah, right.
I am sorry you have not participated in this as much as I had hoped. But
That's fine.
you
I
know
was
that,
the one
like,
that started wailing.
This is
at the
this is
beginning.
literally the consequences of my actions.
Yeah, the consequences of me wanting to wail on them. Let's go!
Vera, I get a
Oh,
feeling I know what
God.
you want to do. But so it's your turn.
More to shove.
I thought so.
Well, actually, can I attack then shove? Because it'd be a second attack, right?
Shove just replaces one of your attacks, so I think yes.
Alright, so then I'm going to attack first. I'm going to claw this dude and then try and shove him off the building.
All right. Roll the hit.
21.
Yep. That hits.
Okay. 5 damage. Slashing, so he's reduced by 10 feet, his movement.
All right. Yep.
Shove.
And shove. Let's roll for this.
Not 20.
Nice.
So far, everybody's been pushed off the roof. This is now just a street battle.
Streets of
You know,
Rage.
I'm surprised that this school doesn't have, like, guards or anything. Cops. Anything.
19 fall damage. They couldn't afford it in the budget.
5, 10. And then I'm jumping on top of him.
All right, so
And then
you're gonna try to take fall damage here.
And split it with him, yes.
Ah, that's true. Yes, because you're falling on him.
Yep.
That's a cool tactic. I like that.
Good thing you split it because that was 24 fall damage. So split to 12 for each of you.
And I'm still up with 1 HP.
Oh my god, you actually tried doing that with such low health?
Oh
Yep.
my god.
You are a risk taker.
Christ.
I'm the only frontline we have.
Anything else, you mad lad?
No.
Alright. Because it's the mage's turns. Ugh, get out from under me!
You were under me.
And he is gonna lash at you. Maybe not. Nope, 10's not gonna do it. Yep, where'd it? And oh. 19 to hit you.
Hit. I'm down. You don't even need to roll damage. I'm down.
Yeah, we're both down. It's like, and down.
And
Oh,
a
God.
blast up at you, Lanesh.
Of course, I'm the last target.
Yep, 16 to hit.
It sure does.
1 force damage.
Wow.
Meow.
Okay.
And Nash, it's your turn.
Cool. She's very much balancing her odds right now. I'm gonna use a bonus action to change Starry form over from Archer to the Chalice.
Okay.
She's gonna Alright. She's going to move across the rooftop a little bit. Can she still see Vera from here?
Yes, you can see Vera from here.
That was a bit too far. There we go. Okay. I was like, I went 1 square too far. My bad. Alright. Yeah, so I've used my spare to swap to the Chalice, which gives me a chance to either heal myself or another within 30 feet. Unfortunately, no one is within 30 feet because everyone's on the ground.
Correct.
I guess I'm just gonna have to heal myself to a degree.
Okay.
To potentially stay alive. But I am gonna use. Oh, where the fuck is it? 1 sec. That's the wrong spell. Not that one. That one. Oh fuck no! It's another bonus action, motherfucker. I does everything I touch be a bonus action.
Druids with their bonus action concentration spells.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I can't do any of the healing ones that I wanted to do because all of them are either I have to be able to touch them or they're bonus actions, which I've just spent.
That's right.
Bent. Sorry, Sorry, this is going to take me just a moment.
I think you might have TPK'd us, Cobb.
There's a very good chance.
Mhm.
What are you talking about? At least one of you made it. The fairy dragon.
You know what? Valid.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
Figment.
We'll live on in his
Big
memory if
man.
he even remembers our names. Okay, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
Who we fire at?
on Mage number 82.
Mage 82, you got it. Roll for guiding
Mage
bolt.
82. I sure will. 20 plus a 6, because it's a... Ugh,
9
that's
is
fine.
not gonna hit.
fug. Well,
Alright.
It was nice knowing you all.
Punches Vera death save.
Okay. Pass.
Game 1 pass. Inesh, 3 beams coming at you.
oh goody.
What's your AC?
14.
So all 3 are gonna hit.
Oh good.
9 damage total.
That was 3 over what I had left.
So what's the plan, Gob?
So,
To be
Vera,
fair, we did turn a chase sequence into a run, or into like a battle.
did.
So,
So, Vera,
sorry,
as-
Gob.
as you are clutching yourself and struggling to get yourself up, you just hear the sighs of relief from them. Finally! Alright. Let's take them in. So, Inesh, Vera, you are both going to be stabilized. And we'll see what your fate is next time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh boy.
Ooh boy, what do we have in store for our party now? Only time will tell. But that time will have to be next week. So, if you want to see how this goes, stay tuned. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.